Hey Brick fans, DJ Bricks here, back for another review. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. YouTube right now is showing me that over 90% of the people who are currently watching my content are not subscribed. So if you could do me the favor and subscribe and ring that bell, and so you will know when I actually upload a new video. But getting into today's set, I have a Lego Ninjago Legacy 2021 set. This is a 10th anniversary of the Ninjago theme base set. It is 71737. It is recommended for ages 8 and up. It has 599 pieces, and it retails in the US for $60. The remake of a set from 2014 from the Rebooted storyline is 70727 of the same exact name. I will not be comparing and contrasting that previous set to this one. I will let this set stand on its own unless there are elements where I have to bring up of play features and whatnot, but I will let this set stand on its own. I will do a separate video comparing the two later down the road, but getting into this set, let's see how it stacks up, starting as always with the minifigures. First, looking at Kai here, because it is his vehicle. It is the exact same one we got in the Tournament of Elements set that we previously looked at. He does have the exact same torso and leg print. He did not come with misspelling the first time around, because he came way after those misspellings. There's his back torso printing, and I forgot to mention in the tournaments that this outfit is particularly based off of their Tournament of Elements garb from the original sets, but they kind of use these both for the Rebooted and Tournament of Elements storylines that they've recreated. He comes with a couple of gold katanas there, the bandana in red, and his Ninjago movie hair. And I'll take off that bandana, and taking that bandana off gives you a better look at his face. It's the same exact height we've been getting with Kai since the Ninjago movie. And there's his alternate expression there, and there's what it looks like with the hairpiece. Putting the bandana back on, that does it for Kai. So taking a look at Jay here, he is the exact same we took a look at in the Tournament of Elements set. It is the corrected version with the corrected spelling on the torso there. He does come with a build for nunchucks there, made up of a couple of the lightsabers and a chain there. There's his back torso printing. And taking his bandana off there, you can see a better look at his face. It is the exact same head we've been getting since the Lego Ninjago movie sets, as well as his alternate face there. And he does come with that hairpiece, which is also from the Ninjago movie, but putting the bandana back on, that does it for Jay here. Here we have remake of the figure known as the Droid. It's pretty much the normal Droid, but with short legs. He does come with a weapon made up of a trans red bar with an axe and whatnot. There you can see the back torso printing of these guys, and the head wrap is very nice and exclusive to these Ninjago sets. There you can see the head printing, and then they do have an alternate face. And if you're wondering what is new, what is different, the metal part here is completely flipped around. So if you want to have kind of a Terminator thing going on with your Ninjords, you can do that if you want to vary them up a little bit. But that does it for the Droid. Taking a look at the regular Droid, it's figure we've gotten before a ton of times with this Legacy line. I'm not taking the backpack or the head wrap off. It's literally the exact same as the Droid I just got done showing you. But this nice back piece here, these are adjustable, so you can pose them however you want. And this back piece here is a sticker, and it's meant to represent the printed piece that came in all those old sets from 2014. But that does it for the Ninjago. You can look at the special figure of the set. It's a golden legacy version of Cole. He does come with the stand with this nice printed piece on the top, and it is built the same across the board for the collectibles. Same stand, same little studs to attach the feet to. What designates this as Cole is the orange studs being used there, you can see. And looking at Cole proper here, each of the ninja have a head wrap and shoulder armor representing a different theme of storyline of Ninjago. And Cole here is representing the immediate last season, the Master of the Mountain here, where he's got the head wrap molded in a gunmetal and gold color. Taking that off, you can see his face, what that looks like, and his back facial expression. Again, that, like all the other ninja, it's the same one we've gotten since the Ninjago movie. He does come with his standard post Ninjago movie weapon of a hammer here, just clipped on the back, but that is totally usable if you want to use it. He comes with that knight armor. It's not exclusive in this color, but he does come with it. Looking at the front of the torso here, it is consistent with all the other ninja. It's just specialized up for Cole specifically to represent his outfit. And he's got his own outfit peeking through. In this corner here, he's got a little bit of rocks to represent that he's the master of Earth there. Nice leg printing. And in that shoulder armor off, you can see the back of the torso there. It's very nicely done with Cole's own insignia there. But putting that shoulder armor on, that completes our look at Cole. Oh, I almost forgot, he does have feet printing to represent sandals down there, but that does it for Cole in the special legacy outfit. Let's get on to looking at the actual set. So taking a look at the main build, it is a particularly big vehicle. Just taking Kai here and Sam next to it, you can see the actual look it has next to a vehicle, so it's a pretty big vehicle, pretty big car. It's got a nice amount of detail and a lot of interesting build techniques, particularly up here in how the hood is designed, as well as back here there's some interesting shaping, some nice interesting part usage here. The headlights here is made up of a nice selection of pieces. I do enjoy how they made the grille and the headlights look there. Looks very nice. You got the engine block here, and spinning this around you get a little bit of the thruster here. I kind of wish that there was something coming out of here to show that it was going fast, but that's fine. You do got these blades here on the side making up some nice shaping here, as well as some katanas just to add out to overall shaping. You got a nice little turret up here, and you got these spoilers here, which is made up of a nice shape and part usage. And then you got a nice technical handle here, which goes into the play feature, which I'll get to in a minute. But going over the stickers here, we got all these stickers here are make up the front, and then you got a couple stickers right here to make up the control console, which is nice. And you got a sticker on the side of the vehicle here, and that is repeated on the other side. It's just inverted. And taking a closer look down here, and with all this space here, I like how it was utilized here to create that. Most of it's dedicated to that Technic area, and I like that it looks built up there instead of just looking like blank. And you can see really how this works from underneath. And I will say that with this bike here, if you don't put this in all the way, otherwise the feature won't work. But getting into that feature, all you do is you take this yellow thing here, and it actually cantilevers. There's a couple Technic pieces in there that I'll lift the hood up for you, and then you hit a button, and it'll trigger this. It'll trigger it to launch, and with it removed, you can see all the Technic and framework gone into this build here, which is really nice. And it's pretty much using a spring-loaded boot type system, where once this cantilevers up and you push it in, the spring here will release it, it'll push it out and send it flying out as an escape vehicle. And like I said, if you put it in too far, it won't actually make the system, won't make the play feature work all that well. Before we get into that ejected bike, there is one last play feature here. You have this little gun turret here, which has a couple of the trans orange spring-loaded shooters. It's got a couple shaping, and this is one instance where I'm going to compare it to the previous model. This was a feature on the original set too, but here it just goes up a little bit, and the old one it could come up a little bit further and rotate 360 to become an actual turret. But making this play feature work, you just tap it on the side and it'll shoot out, and you do get an extra one of those as always, just in case you lose one. But that does it at the main car. Let's look at the small little escape bike. Taking a look at this small little bike, you get two stickers on this. If you recognize, this is the sticker that's in the vehicle before you eject it. So that's what that sticker looks like a little close up. And then on this front fender, you got a nice sticker there for the front of the vehicle. It does have two wheels, has a little bit of piece usage for some nice shaping here. And then this right here hooks onto the main vehicle as well as this, and this is what the cantilever hits to eject it out of the vehicle. You do have a little piece of a back seat here that is adjustable if you want to have Kyle more laid back. And let's get him in here to show what he looks like on this bike here. And he does look pretty nice on this bike. And let's get this back into the actual car. So getting him reloaded back in here, I will note that Kai can't fit in here with his katanas, and there's no place to clip them on. But it's not like this isn't lacking for katanas if you should lose it, but reloading this is pretty simple. And like I said, you want to make sure that this isn't fully it's about that way in where it's barely peeking out, so when this hits it, it'll go flying out like it's supposed to. And that does it for the build of the set. Again, I really think that this is a significant, much like much of the legacy sets, this is a vehicle that has some nice updates to the set it's based off of, but there are some drawbacks. So that does it for the actual build of the set. Let's look at the box instructions, extra pieces, and then I'll meet back with you for the final verdict. Okay, so starting looking at the extra pieces, you do get a brick separator with this set. You pretty much get these in every set over $60 that has Technic in it to help take apart pieces, as well as, like I said, you do get an extra bolt for your spring-loaded shooter if you lose it. You get a couple of extra studs, the bandanas, you get them in the 2 different colors there. You get 3 extra katanas in different colors, which is interesting. And you get an extra 3 long bar, a couple of lightsaber hilts, but that does it for the extra piece. So looking at the instruction booklet for this set, it is a pretty big and a thick one that is bound, and it is split up between 5 different bags and relatively straightforward. Does hit a few snags with the Technic, but you do have 151 pages of building there. And on these 2 pages you get a little action shot of what you can do with the set, as well as the cross-sell for the 2020 winter line with all the special golden collectible ninjas. And on this page we do have all the parts call out in case you need to order a new piece or something. And then on the back here, as always, we have the win, but we have Ninjago movie Lloyd sporting that. So that does it for the instructions. So taking a look at the box for the set, it's the standard $60 plus size for the box. You got a nice big product shot of the set there, the typical Ninjago Legacy branding. For the 10th anniversary, we do have a Kai up there in with the gold wrap down here in the corner, with consistent with Legacy. We do have a little blurb showing what season this is from, which is season 3 Rebooted, and you have the minifigure call out down there with the special letting you know that Cole is in this particular one. Top of the box gets you another minifigure call out with the golden Cole showing the actual size reference there. Back of the box, pretty standard, shows you some features of the set, along with the little collectible ninja in the corner there, as well as various screenshots from season 3 where this particular vehicle was featured. And on this side of the box you do have golden Cole on it. So that does it for the box. So going over my final thoughts for the set, I do think that it's a very nice set. It's a very beefy, sturdy car for kids to play with, recreate their favorite scenes from the show with if they want to. The model itself is very faithful to the design and concept of the original. They just beefed it up, added a lot more details, and how they interpreted the features. They actually improved on one of them while unfortunately downplaying the other one, but it's all nice. But the stickers here, I really think that they add a lot to the model. They add a lot more detail and overall just help it look like a better vehicle. Uh, Good inclusions for the minifigures. They're all pretty standard. A couple Ninjoids, couple of the Ninja. I would have liked to have seen General Cryptor. He's the one main bad guy of the rebooted storyline that we haven't gotten a legacy version of, and I really would have liked to have seen him included here. The collectible minifigure of Cole here is very nice, a very good reason to get this set. I didn't have any QC issues, and that $60 price point, I really feel like it is well worth that money. You do get a lot of a nice, substantial, sturdy build for what you pay for. But if you don't want to pay that $60, that's perfectly fine. I do think you can wait for a sale, like $50 or something. But all in all, it's another one of those legacy sets that very much improves the model it's based off of and does its own twist on it, but also kind of shortens in its execution a little bit. So all in all, I'd have to rate this set a solid 9.5 out of 10. And that does it for this review. Comment below, let me know what you personally think of this set. And I look forward to having a conversation in the comments there. And until next time, keep building.